Yo, what's up guys? You got pokeaim here with the Tapu Bulu showcase. This is one of the many showcases on my channel. I encourage you to go and check that out. The difference between this one and a few of them, I've done this a couple times, is that this one is actually going to be streamed live. So there are people watching this, the viewers who came out at what is now 1:35 a.m. They're watching it live. I'm not going to be paying too much attention to the chat, but I did want to record and stream. So and make a video, so this is like the best way to do it. Anyway, if you missed any of my previous showcases, there's a playlist down below. I encourage you to go ahead and check it out. Also, feel free to follow me on Twitch and Twitter. This beautiful art was made by the Pokemon Picasso, so I'll actually link that tweet down below, so you guys can go ahead and check it out. Also, this is the Tapu Bulu showcase. So this was originally what I was gonna do was my boy Gizmo commented maybe over a month ago when I said did Tapu Bulu to use Tapu Bulu per Superior, and I said I will, bro, and I'm gonna name it Gizmo. Unfortunately, I don't feel like using Superior, but I had this cool team that my boy Flaming Victini made for his SPL game, and I'm like, you know what, in honor of Gizmo, I'm gonna name it after Gizmo anyway, even if I'm not using Superior. So we have this ridiculously EV'd Scarf Top. This is not correct. No. No, 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 no. What? Okay, that was like some BKC spray right there. We got Scarf Tapu Bulu, which is amazing versus offense. We have Will-O-Wisp, Marowak. I might change this to Swords Dance just because we are pretty weak to stall. Defensive Landers, Theory from HP Ice, of course. Trick Room, Magearna, which is pretty clean. Gives us a nice late game sweepers, kind of similar to Bronzong in DPP, or Executor in another showcase I did. Specs, Ash Greninja, and then Wish Protect Jirachi, which pretty much just fixes up the entire team. I have no idea what the hell that Scarf Bulu spread was. I don't know why Showdown does this, but we're gonna look for a game. Hopefully we can get some good games, and hopefully the stream enjoys it. They seem to like the the Tapu Bulu spread. Maybe I shouldn't have changed it, but we got one right away. My opponent is completely destroyed by Trick Room Magearna in the late game. Like, absolutely destroyed by Trick Room Magearna in the late game. Also destroyed by Greninja early on. He doesn't have much first, so I'm actually going to lead off with it, just because I do have U-turn on it. Scarf Bulu is going to be nice because it can catch... Oh, thank you. Have fun. Scarf Bulu can definitely catch some things off guard. He leads Greninja, I lead, obviously same. I'll just risk this U-turn tie right here. I'm assuming he's going to go for his own U-turn. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to be stupid. Let's go ahead and get some. It is 1:35 a.m. Time to be stupid. Go ahead and go for your own U-turn. Yeah, take some chip. Ooh, ooh, take some chip. So this does allow him to get in his Mamoswine, obviously. I still feel like being stupid, to be honest. So I'm going to U-turn again, expecting him to rocks. I don't have anything. I really don't have anything for this, to be honest, either. I don't have much for Mamoswine, so unfortunately, me being stupid works out for me because we're playing this wonderful game called Pokemon, where your opponent will miss when you make stupid plays like this. So this allows me to go right out into my Greninja, and that's so dumb, man. I feel that pain, bro. How much is Icicle Crash? 85? Oh, I definitely feel that pain if that's 85. I definitely feel that pain. Now, I'm not going to predict anything. I'm just going to click Hydro Pump. I do have very safe switching to Tapu Fini. One being my Tapu Bulu, which is ridiculously strong, so especially versus his team. So I'll throw off a Hydro Pump. Get some nice chip. The thing about this play is that I do have Jirachi, but because I've been playing so... I'm going to call it stupid early on in the game, or being risky or whatever. Normally I would predict him to double out, predicting Jirachi. But I think that because I've been playing the way I've been playing, he's not going to do that. I think he's just going to throw off a Moonblast. If he does want to go right out into Mamoswine, great plays on my opponent's part. But we're going to go hard Jirachi right here, as he doubles out into Mamoswine. Yeah, like I said, normally I would have taken full advantage of this play. But at that point, I couldn't bring myself to. So I expect him to Earthquake here, but if he wants to get up rocks, it's fine. Jirachi doesn't actually do anything versus his team. Gliscor beats it. Magearna can potentially beat it with Shadow Ball 1v1s. So I'll just Iron Head here. If he wants to Earthquake, if he's not Life Orb, he won't knock me out. And if he gets up rocks, I'll do a ton to him. Doubles out to Gliscor. which is by all means fine. He didn't know what type of Jirachi I was anyway, so all in all, that's a solid play. I can go Lando here. If he U-turns or gets up his rocks or knocks off, that's fine as well. He'll take a little bit of Rocky Helmet, throws off a Toxic. This allows me to get up my Stealth Rock, and soon Bulu will be in. Soon Bulu will be in. I just want to get on my Stealth Rock first as he goes right for Protect. So, again, amazing for me. I don't know if he's Toxic, Sub-Toxic, this old OG set, but we'll U-turn here as he throws off another Toxic. Amazing. So, few plays I can make here. I think Greninja's the best one. I think Greninja is definitely the best play, and we'll throw off a Hydro Pump. If he wants to Protect, that's fine. He's still forcing Tapu Fini to take hits plus rocks. So I don't mind what play he makes. What's good, Chris? I don't mind what... I shouldn't be paying attention to the chat, but I really don't mind what plays my opponent makes right here. Yeah, goes hard Mammal Swine. Wow. And we landed. So the biggest threat, I actually had absolutely no switch-ins, and he gave me Battle Bond. So now I'm this ridiculous Greninja, and Mammal Swine was one of the main mons that could take me on. He's going to go out to Tapu Fini. I get to go right out into Tapu Bulu. There's no way you go for Scald in this case. You defog. That miss was ridiculous for my opponent. So it goes right for defog, and wow, your grass resist are 2 steel types, but I have a grass type attack that's 120 base power. Boosted. I'm going for it. Go ahead and take some damage. Ooh! That is some crisp damage. One might say Chris. Yo, forgive me. Ice Punch could definitely come out here. Grassy Terrain is up, so I don't fear Earthquake. Jirachi is the best play. Also avoids Ice Punch. Doubles out to Greninja. Not only do I tank any attack he wants to go for, but I tank any attack he wants to go for. We're going to go hard into Tapu Bulu. Tapu Bulu does not care. Ooh, that is a resist. Yum. And his Metagross is weakened. Clicking Woodhammer again. All he has is Metagross. And ooh, Gliscor? No. Well, maybe. It actually ate that up. I'm not going to lie, Gliscor actually ate that up. So we'll go out to Landers here. Next one will be to knock it out after the Poison Heal recovery. Goes for Earthquake. So he's revealing his entire set. I don't know if he's Sub-Toxic. I really don't. But again, I want to get up Stealth Rock. If he goes Tapu Fini, he is forced to defog. I really am just weakening his entire team for my Magearna. And when you turn out here on his defog, because every single turn is just giving me some switch-ins to my Tapu Bulu. Not only am I getting the Grassy Terrain recovery, but his mons are getting weakened. I don't think he has Bullet Punch on his Metagross either. So we'll just click Woodhammer one more time. I don't mind. Magearna, great. That's another Pokemon that I need to weaken for my own Magearna. So Bulu getting in that chip. And I have Jirachi as an all-around safe switching. Flash Cannon, don't mind. Hey Shino, I appreciate that cheer even though I don't have alerts on. That is a ridiculous cheer. We'll throw off a Wish. Because if he goes Gliscor, I get to go out into my Landers. And if he Volt Switches out, he's still not doing any types of damage. I don't even know if he has Ice Beam on Greninja. I kind of doubt it. I think he Specs. But yeah, for those of you who are just watching the stream as well, like I said, I'm recording this live. Obviously the video, sorry if that annoys you, I'm recording this live for my boys, for people in the background. He goes Metagross, which is interesting because I just have Grassy Terrain up, and I'm a Jirachi, so I can Body Slam this guy and not care. Eat up his Meteor Match too. And Body Slam does have a 60% chance to paralyze my opponent as we get it. So not only do I end up at max HP at the end of the turn, but Metagross is now dealt with, and Grassy Terrain is gone. I guess he gets a crit immediately, so it's better for my opponent there. Wow. So unfortunately, I lose that Mon. But Metagross being paralyzed is amazing for Magearna, or at least Greninja in any case. We'll go right to Landers. And we'll just click Earthquake here. I don't want to mess around with this guy. I just lost my Jirachi. Jirachi just died. Should have died. It's alright though. Goes Tapu Fini, which is what I need weakened. The only reason I went for Earthquake is because I wanted to get that Wish recovery. Especially because I know I'm pretty positive. Am I faster actually? Let me see. Because I do have a bit of speed. No, he was faster. Alright, so he can throw off a Scald here if he wants to. Huh. What's better for me? I want to weaken this for Greninja. I think just going for Earthquake is fine. I eat the Moonblast anyway. Yeah, because he's really prone to being swept by my Greninja. So we'll go for another Earthquake again, as he doubles into Gliscor, which allows me to get up rocks. And even though I am dying to poison, rocks is like I don't care about the protect here. I don't care about what plays he goes for. He's faster. I'm gonna get up my nice young rocks. Lovely. Let's go for HP Ice here as he goes for a double toxic. We'll get off some beautiful damage there too. Yeah, Bulu's gonna have a lot of fun versus him. How much is his Tapu Fini at? Oh, that is not enough, my friend. Oh, I have enough Hydro Pumps to... I think I could just click Water Shuriken and sweep his team. I really just want to click it, to be honest. I don't know if it kills Tapu Fini. I'm about to calc this. Hold up. Forgot about this. Just like when I went to high school. Why do I have to do mental math anymore? Greninja. Now, straight up though, I used to be amazing at math. Those little speed tests, I'll finish them in like a minute. Those 100 problems, I finish in a minute. And I used to legitimately finish them in a minute, right? So when I went to high school, we started using all these calculators and stuff. I mean, we used it obviously in 8th grade and stuff, but in high school, they forced us to use calculators. That's Choice Specs, that's Battle Bond, that does 0. That's 20 base power. Wow, that actually does nothing. Alright, so we'll just throw off Hydro Bumpies. Sacks Metagross, which is the best play. Oh, me missing is actually very scary for me because now, yeah, you know I'm a man. Go ahead and hit this. Good B. That boy is gone. Tapu Fini definitely dies 2 specs Hydro Pump after rocks. Actually, you know, he was at 21. I'm not even sure. Would that kill? This was a roll. Maybe I could have went for it, to be honest. 20 base power, 3 hits, 19 to 23%. He's gonna defog anyway. I'm pretty sure I live 1 neutral Moonblast regardless, but we do manage to land. Nice. Tapu Fini is gone. Good B. Magearna. We'll go hard Marowak, as Marowak walls Magearna unless it's running Shadow Ball. And I take a Flare Cannon anyway. How much is Greninja at? 53, 53. Shadow Bone is strongest versus everything on the field, even if it's resisted. So I'll go ahead and hit this man with a Shadow Bone. I don't think Gliscor can take it at that range. Goodbye. It's not neutral Moonblast. What I meant by neutral Moonblast is I'll live a non-boosted Moonblast. Maybe it just died, to be honest. I don't know, because it's kind of weak without any... Yeah, that's a roll. Greninja comes out. I don't particularly care about this mon, so I'll just click Shadow Bone, let him knock me out. I'll go out to the Bulu and I'll clean up. We go Bulu and we clean up out here. What's up? I saw some trash on the field. I don't like that. Show me. Catch this hammer. Is that a counter? I don't think so. 1. Ooh. Let me get a little bit of recovery out here. Hold up. Nice grass. Call me Max. Let me get another one out. Good B. He's forced a Water Shuriken, which will not knock out my Greninja. Well, I mean, I guess he could go for another attack. He doesn't know what I am. I'm going to go for another Wood Hammer. Does he even know I'm Scarf? He does not. And Gizmo cleans up. Not bad. Scarf Bulu cleaning up the first game. Let's go ahead and look for another one. Dilbutt? Alright, we got another one. Really cool team on my opponent's part. Very, very, very weak to late game Magearna. I'm very weak to T-Spikes. Kind of. Wow, I'm very weak to T-Spikes. How do I beat T-Spike? I'm leading off with Greninja and just clicking U-turn. Are you Scarf Celebi? I swear if I get Scarf Celebi right now. The thing is, this thing destroys his team. I am not risking a random Scarf Celebi. But what'd you got? You got to Toxapex. Oh man, you're not Scarf Celebi. Get the hell out of here. Get out of here. I'm gonna go route to Lando, and I'm not gonna mess around with this Toxapex. I'm gonna click Earthquake. If he goes Gliscor, so be it. Toxapex is such a big threat. that I really just want to click Quake. I don't care that he had literally Celestial, literally all these mons would come in on it. So we'll get up our rocks. I'm assuming he's going to do the same because besides this, his rocker would be Celebi. Goes for the SD. Do you have Facade? Because you're otherwise... Oh, you have knockoff, so you're taking damage. And then I'm hitting you with this Hidden Power Ice. He'll probably go for Roost, which I don't mind. I'll U-turn out of there. Go right out to the star himself. Greninja. And, wow, I really just want to click Dark Pulse here, but he's +2, so I don't think I want to risk it. I don't know if it's worth it. I'm going for Hydro Pump. I don't care. I don't care if Toxapex comes out. It's only 1 T-Spike. I got Wish support. I did 26. AKA nothing. I want to start hitting him hard with Gizmo, but I don't feel like it does much. Huh. We'll go Marowak. Marowak doesn't do much else this game. Throws off a what just happened? He just threw off a Toxic. Well, he threw off a Toxic. If he wants to let me burn this, great. I'm going to go for Wisp. He goes Hydreigon, so I get a burn on that, which is awesome. That's beautiful because that's his it's a leftovers Hydreigon. I'm not sure how to feel about this, but Magearna is a very solid play. I don't want to go hard into Bulu just in case he goes for a fire move. That's a crit. I can't say I noticed. I feel like Flare Cannon is just safe. Regardless of him having switch-ins. Like, look at that. He went Gliscor. He actually went Gliscor. I kind of want to just Twinkle Tackle, but I don't think it knocks it out. We're going Greninja on his Roost. Yeah. Nice Greninja. And we'll just go out to Specs. Because I could always have Ice Beam here, too. Yeah, I don't mind about this thing. That's the 37. You know what? Even if he Toxic or recovers, it's fine. Now it's not fine. But the fact that he has Toxic, maybe he doesn't have Toxic Spikes, which makes it easier for me. We'll go land on just U-turn. This is going to be an annoying game. There's no way he Scalds here. Yeah, it throws off a Toxic. The rocks are going to be clutch, though. We'll make a little bit... Not a play, but we'll U-turn out. Toxic Recover, Scald. What could his other move be? Like, I don't have the best answers for certain mons on his team. Yeah, I don't think he has Toxic Spikes if he has Toxic. It's one or the other. Scald, Recover. What if he's a Baneful Bunker? You guys think he's a Baneful Bunker type of user? There's a Shadow Bone here on his Protect. Hit that man up with a Fire Punch now. Is he Fizz Def Hydreigon? I think he's Fizz Def Hydreigon. I really do. Magearna's still the best play. That took nothing. I can't believe he went Gliscor before, too. Maybe he predicted my Volt Switch. I'll throw a Flash Cannon here. I don't expect him to stay in. Yeah, if he's going to keep going Gliscor, that's fine. Ooh. I think after a Roost... Nah, I'll Flash Cannon again. On his Roost. I got a double crit? What's happening? Alright, so that's... I want to see the... I want to calc the normal damage, because I don't think a Twinkle Tackle will knock him out anyway. How much did Flare Cannon do last time? 59. Let's go for Twinkle Tackle. On the turn of Earthquakes, yeah. Alright, so this will definitely knock him out. So we got rid of one annoying... That boy just got pushed out of there. What happened? Where did you go? My child. Good B. That man got pushed. He actually just got pushed. I'll just Aura Sphere here. He has the Dark Pulse. Interesting. That dude got pushed. Straight up pushed. We can go out to Gizmo. I'm assuming his last move is Draco Meteor, so you can't really touch me. I'll just drop a Wood Hammer. Unless you have a fire move. Wow, no Dragon Stab. No, I just got put down. At least Hydreigon being weakened is better for Greninja, but still. I didn't expect no Dragon Stab on Hydreigon. This is a weird... I mean, like, I can't say anything about his team. It's obviously working out for him, right? So, you have a Hydreigon walled by Greninja. You know what I'm gonna do to win this game? I'm actually just gonna Dark Pulse him to death. That's unfortunately the way it's gonna happen, and it's gonna happen that way because I said so. The thing is though, with grassy terrain up, it's actually hard. Not bad, Fizz. That did 39 though. Hold up. This is some clean coverage. Hey, you're doing a little bit too much. I'll go Jirachi on a potential Toxic. Yeah. And I really need some type of hacks versus this, so I'll allow him to Skull Burn me if he wants to. Even Slowbro being chipped away at. Basically, I was trying to paralyze him so I can Dark Pulse spam. But he goes Slowbro. I'll Wish Up on his yellow color. I don't want him to double Thunder Wave predicting Greninja, so I'll sack Marowak. As he throws off a Scalp. That's fine. I really do have one play here, and it's to actually flinch this poor Wahang, however you call your name, to death. My boy Kanye. Like, it's that turn right there, that whatever I force him in. We'll go Landorus on a potential. He can't even touch my Jirachi now. Go Landorus on the Toxic, and I'm assuming he's gonna go Celesteela. Even Celesteela's I'm on that I can't really beat at the moment, but my play is still it still remains the same. It still remains the same, unfortunately, versus this team. Yeah. SD Marowak would have dominated. I should have just superpowered with the Bulu, but I really thought he would switch out, even in like Celesteela or Celebi, and then again, it's not boosted versus Flyers. Whatever. What other play do I have? What other choice do I have? You know what? I'm about to start spreading this color. Oh God. Oh no. No, that's over. That is over. That boy, that fat boy just hid behind a sub. What was I supposed to do? I couldn't kill him. I couldn't kill his friend. Gone. Straight up gone. Alright, we got another one. Let's see. I really do like Scarf Bulu in this matchup. I'm actually going to lead off with it. That's how much I like it. Leads off with his Landorus. I really just want damage off on Landorus. I am going to be faster and he is defensive. At the same time, I think going out to my own Landorus is fine. In case he wants to U-turn, I guess he could go right for the HP Ice, but Rocks is also another play my opponent can make. I'm assuming I'm going to be faster because I do have a bit of speed. As he has knockoff. I hate knockoff on Landorus in this generation. What is HP Ice here? Yeah, like, look how much he's doing to me versus how much that. He did 20%. Collected damage 20%. Yeah, I lost my Rocky Helmet, but he is at 20% his own. The damage, I actually just gave him the life force that he took from me. Greninja comes out. This is where it gets a little bit tricky. Bulu actually does destroy my opponent. I'm going to go Jirachi, because I don't think he Dark Pulse. If anything, if he does have Ice Beam, he'll go for it, or Hydro Pump, which I can take after Leftovers and Recovery and whatnot. Also, Magnezone doesn't beat me 1v1. Oh, that's cute. You don't beat me. You don't beat a Wish Protect Jirachi 1v1. Yeah, so, which Ironhead, you actually don't beat this 1v1. If I wanted to, and I will, I could stall out a couple of his Thunderbolts. There you go. That's one less. Want to see if he specs or not. Nope. Maybe Assault Vest. Like, if I want, I've actually done this to Duck Trios, guys. I've stalled out Duck Trios in black and white. I don't have an, I can't switch out, obviously. You know what? I might be trapped. I might be trapped. You know Chris? You know, the Mr. Moet? Okay, I'm trapped. Okay, just making sure, just making sure. It said I might be trapped. You never know. You never know. I might not have been trapped. I might have been trapped, you know? You don't need your Thunderbolts, buddy. What? I don't have any other play. I'm stuck here, but I can actually stall him out of all his Thunderbolts. Oh, there you are. Assault Vest, huh? Go ahead and take some damage. Just switch out, buddy. Ain't gonna do any damage. Oh no, the para! Does that matter? Not really. Unless he goes for some death drops. 2 shoutouts, you better be in the description. Get out of here. Yeah, pretty much. This is his resist to his grass type guys outside of his his own Tapu Bulu. So I don't mind this. Yeah, I agree. I agree as well. Tell you why. He definitely should switch. This is also one of his. This is also one of his better Greninja answers. Well, I guess the Dark Pulse anyway. Like he's not doing any types of damage. Trying to get these for death drops. Doing nothing. He's at 50% now. I didn't lose another Flash Cannon. If I were him, I would really go Tentacruel, at least to spin on me. I understand the idea of trapping me, but also this is his answer to my Trick Room Magearna. Trick Room Magearna destroys him once Tentacruel goes down. But I guess you don't think about that. Even if I was Shift Gear Magearna destroyed him if Tentacruel went down. So like, this is not the play I would make. I don't know, I wouldn't have made those plays. Like, I would eventually switch. No! I love how these pairs are actually helping me a little bit. Because he's losing all his Flash Cannons. I think at one point or another, Lander's just gonna wall him. He should go Thunderbolt or Hidden Power Fire here, yeah. Nice, and we'll just protect just to be safe. I mean, even if his only play he could actually do is crit me there. And that's the only one that would actually kill me. Well, that's 5 Flash Cannons left. Now he's throwing out his HP Fires. Maybe HP Ground. I don't even care for PP stalling him. That's the thing. I just want him to either kill me or die himself. If he didn't get a para on me, it would have been so much easier because I would just keep clicking Iron Head. Alright. He has 3 Flash Cannons left. He has 2 Flash Cannons left. And there's a Spadef drop finally. He's probably thinking, oh my god, yes. But his answer is pretty much gone, and he gives me a free Dark Pulse. I'm about to protect right now. What's up? You don't need those T-bolts. You really don't need those T-bolts. This was his Magearna answer, guys. Keep that in mind. This at full HP was his Magearna answer, so it actually just dies. He doesn't need that PP. I'm about to be... Yeah, you don't need that PP. Okay. There we go. Nice. So this Mon goes down, and hey, how are you? How are you? Goodbye. Who next? Who is next? Show me the next one. Alright, tell you what. I'm waiting. Who is next? Is it Tentacruel? Oh, it is Tentacruel. Oh. Oh, my poor child, you. I wonder if you... This is his only answer. That was his only answer to Magearna. I went with Magearna. If anything kills me. I'm kind of hoping Tapu Bulu just comes out. Greninja? Oh, you. Good B. And remember what we talked about? This was his only answer? Yeah. So, wait. So that's the part where you forfeit? Wait, I thought I had 1630. What happened to my points? Anyway. Bulu did not care. Bulu did not care. Like, I think he should have realized, guys, his Magnezone was his best answer to Tapu Bulu. I really should have asked if it was worth it. Alright, this is a very scary team. Because he does have Darmanitan, I actually want to lead off with my Tapu Bulu. I mean, Nidoking, excuse me. Because he has Nidoking, I want to lead off with Tapu Bulu. I'll switch out to my, he leads off with Charizard. I don't know if it's X or Y. Yo, I kind of just want to risk this, to be honest. Because Bulu, even though it helps out versus Nidoking, this being gone is so good for Magearna. So I'll risk this. Oh, it's Zard Y. Come on, hit this, buddy. Not bad. Not bad. It's gone. Turn 1. Gizmo putting in work. What's up? Oh, God, it's here. It is here. It is here. We're gonna sack Marowak because the sun is up. It is here. Nice grassy terrain. We'll just fire punch. Like there's no way he's not gonna go for another one. Landorus is a threat, but as long as I do kill Darmanitan, I think I'm good. And because he doesn't have enough sun turns left, I can go out to a Greninja after. But I'll just click Earthquake. As he goes Landorus, great. So he's in very close to being swept by my Water Shuriken. I'll go for HP Ice here. Let's see if he's SD or not. Looks like he's not. I get a crit as well. Lovely. So I could double HP Ice here, but even if he goes for his own HP Ice, I don't care. I'll get up my Stealth Rock as he goes out into Nidoking. Interesting. Jirachi literally does nothing this game, so I'll just take it to take the Ice Beam. It actually loses to every single one of his Mons. And we can just throw off a Body Slam. Assuming I live this Earth Power, which I do live a Sheer Force Earth Power. And if Body Slam paralyzes him, well, that's a dead Mon, if I do say so myself. And it gets a crit on top of that. It actually does not paralyze him, which is a little bit better for me, I would say. As now we can go out to Bulu and just start getting our kills. Horn Leech just kills everything. And Magearna wins in the end. Magearna actually wins in the end. The second he goes Darmanitan, he kills himself, and that's his only Darmanitan that he just forfeited. Basically, Darmanitan is his only answer to Bulu, right? So the second he goes Darmanitan, he not only takes Stealth Rock, but I get to go out to my Landorus. I get to go out to Landorus, sack it. He gets recoil. That's true, Karen, you're right. He takes the recoil, and basically, Bulu put in its own work. The Scarf Bulu is the king. Scarf Bulu is the truth. If the team had a Magnezone as well, it'd be stronger versus Celesteela, because Celesteela is definitely a threat. But the team was designed by my boy Flaming Victini. And the team was designed to take on Ricardo, if I'm not mistaken. Basically, the idea was the team was designed to take on a certain person for SPL. So if the team did have... Oh, he's back. I'm going to turn off the timer because I want to take a solo Bulu. This is one of those rare cases where I actually turn off the timer for my opponent because I want to win. So I'll go Landorus here. Like I said, it's one of those rare cases where I actually do just want to win the game. So, if Darmanitan goes down, I just click Woodhammer. Good B. Ooh, take that chip. I'm gonna go out to Greninja and just click U-turn. Because if he kills me, that's fine. And if he goes out into Tapu Fini, that's fine as well. And this is such a good play for me because, again, like I didn't care if Greninja went down there. And I get my Battle Bond as well. Nice. But I wanted to be able to go right back out into Gizmo and pretty much kill everything with Woodhammer. Darmanitan dies to rocks. I didn't care if he killed me. Hoopa Unbound comes out. Unless you're Scarf with Gunk Shot. Goodbye. Good B. And I'm pretty sure... Yeah, Bulu got so many... Ooh! Yeah, that's why I didn't... that's why I didn't let the timer end. Because I wanted to get some kills. Let's get another game. We'll get another game right now. That man put in so much work. Basically, it was over. He couldn't defog and beat me and beat a Water Shuriken. He had to defog, assuming he lived a Woodhammer, from Tapu Fini, because obviously he would be outside of the terrain. I like my opponent's team a lot. This is actually a very scary matchup for me. A very scary matchup for me. We're gonna lead Marowak because I'm in a bad situation if he leads off with Tapu Koko. What? No, this was going to be a good game. I was going to win with Trick Room this. Oh, well. Look for another one. We'll look for another one. That's okay. I'm not going to end it there, obviously. Alright, we got one. Versus Standard. Unfortunately, we're really weak to Standard. Meaning, I'm pretty weak to... I'm very weak to... Thank you. Have fun. Was he trying to answer me? Okay. I already see your moves. Okay. Does that mean you could beat me? I don't think him seeing my moves means he could beat me. I'm leading Magirna. Magirna dunks him on him. Go ahead and get outplayed. What's up? I should be able to live one hit, but I do have Jirachi as a really solid switch, so I'm gonna go to that. Even on his side shock, nice. And this is a pretty safe double into Greninja, unless he's unless he is. Oh, okay. Alright, so he's Belt, which means he's not Scarf, so I can just U-turn out of there pretty safely. Go right back out into Jirachi, take any attack he wants to go for. That does absolutely nothing, and I could throw off a... Yeah. I could throw off a Body Slam here just in case he wants to go Heatran. Body Slam, obviously, if I do get the pair on Heatran, it does allow me to 1v1 a Marowak, so we'll protect, get a little bit of leftovers as well. As he throws off a Magma Storm, I don't care about that. I can see him Earth Power here if he wants to, but I'll go hard Marowak anyway. And then it looked like two people. My favorite. Greninja comes out. I don't know if he'd Ice Beam, but I don't want to take a Dark Pulse anyway. I'm going to go Tapu Bulu, regardless of what he wants to do. Throws off a Hydro Pump and unfortunately misses. Though Venusaur is a threat, I'm going to click Horn Leech here anyway. I'm not going to double predicting the Venusaur. I'm definitely not going to double predicting Venusaur. Why are so many people on this account? They stopped taunting me. I can see him doubling the Landorus. But Jirachi's so safe. Oh, he has knock and he gets a crit. Unfortunate. I do live any one hit. I do live the next knock though. And HP Fire, and I could just Wish Protect. That crit was very unfortunate. I'm not gonna lie. Knockoff, interesting. Does that mean that he doesn't have HP Fire? Heatran I don't care about. I'll just Wish Protect on you. Get back my HP. Yum! I could probably take any attack to be honest. And I bet I'm 94 too. Nice. So go Marowak one more time. Really solid, safe play. As he goes for Earth Power. Very solid play on my opponent's part. We'll just throw off a Shadow Bone to weaken this guy. I'm going to start ignoring him because he's talking every other turn. I don't see good Shadow Bone switching. Even if he stays in with Heatran, I don't care. And he gets paralyzed, which is amazing because I get to click it again. Yeah, I was thinking about clicking Boomerang, but the damage difference isn't too much. Greninja comes out. Once again, we're going to go right out into my Tapu Bulu here. On his U-turn. Nice, nice. Well played, well played. Venusaur's going to come out. I mean, Jirachi's still just a great switch-in. Yum! We'll actually double out to Marowak. Maybe that's not a good play. I want to make the play though. Yeah, that's not a good play though, but I'll see. Yeah, what's up? And we'll be able to throw off another Shadow Bone while also getting some recovery. So Shadow Bone is gonna kill Heatran. Nice. So his main offensive way of beating Heatran outside of maybe Greninja is gone. We can go right out to Gizmo here. Tank a Dark Pulse for days. And just throw off a Horn Leech because I want some recovery. I don't care about Venusaur. I don't care about that boy at all. Jirachi's always a solid switch. I really do want rocks, and I'm tired of these free switches. I'm going Lando here. I can see him doubling right now, but he goes for knock. So, like I said, I was very tired of these free switches. I really want rocks up now. As he goes Pheromosa. You gonna Ice Beam here? What you gonna do? You have to Ice Beam, right? I'll go Marowak. I'm gonna keep Lando alive just for his own Lando. Throws off a Focus Blast, which is, again, I don't know if you kill me with Bug Buzz now, but I'll throw off a Shadow Bone. I don't know if he was Specs. Maybe he's not Specs. But I don't see a Shadow Bone switching at all. There it is. Nice, cute Lando. Take some damage. We're not gonna let him set up. Good B. Landorus is gone. Take some damage. I don't know why his offensive Landorus took so much. Was he missing EVs? I have no idea. But his only two answers, really, to Jirachi are gone. I mean, obviously Greninja's there. Obviously Greninja's there. But like I said, he's going to lose to Magearna. Magearna's very, very solid versus him. What's this going to do? This doesn't outspeed anything, so I'll just sack it here. Okay, this man lives under Stunt or Die because he just sacked Pheromosa for no reason. He actually lives under Stunt or Die, and I can go right out to Tapu Bulu. What just happened? What actually just happened? I want to know what just happened because I'm actually so confused. And he sacks his Greninja. Nice. The biggest offensive threat. I just went with Jirachi. I don't know. I don't know what happened. I'm not going to pretend I know what happened. And I'm just going to accept what happened. I'm not going to 6-0 him either. Okay, I might 6-0 him just because he doubled out to Tapu Lele. Okay, he just forfeited. What just happened? I need to put this. I need to save this replay. Upload and share replay. And I need to see what he was saying to me. We actually need to see what the hell he was saying to me. 31, snacks. We making moves out here, ABR. That's where I forfeited. Oh, that was a crit. That's where I clicked X. We snacking. Deserved. Deserved. What else? I need. Oh no, I think that's a good game. Okay, so he really tried hard to predict. Right there. I'm flexing every turn. I want to hear your thought process, so please upload it, bro. Help. My biceps hurt so much right now, Joe. What? Good game. Was a pleasure. Alright. I don't know who I was playing. Honestly, that could have just been blunder. Some of those were definitely blunder plays. Some of those were definitely blunder plays. I don't know, man, but we're gonna end it there, guys. Tapu Bulu, Choice Craft Tapu Bulu, definitely put in so much work that entire live. If you guys want to use a team alongside me, there's a link to it. There will be a pay spin down below. I hope you guys, go ahead and check it out. Enjoy the live. Feel free, of course, to leave a like, subscribe. Helps out your boy, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, friends.